Armed with an insatiable curiosity and a relentless pursuit of knowledge, Hancock has challenged the mainstream narrative, daring to ask the questions that others fear to explore. What if there were advanced civilizations that existed long before our recorded history? What if our ancestors possessed knowledge and technologies that have since been lost to time?
This is a very neglected area of the world as far as deep and ancient archaeology goes. The recent history of the Americas has been relatively well studied, but the deep and ancient history has not been well studied. And I think America is going to contain revelations for us about our story and about our past. And I'm serious when I suggest that America is the most plausible and the most likely home base. What the new evidence is pointing to is that the Americas have been wrongly neglected, that here we have a giant continental landmass with extraordinary resources that has just been ruled out of the story of human civilization. But once we take account of the fact that there was a giant cataclysm over North America 12,800 years ago, and once we start looking, as I do in America before, at the incredible deep, in-depth similarities between, for example, the religious system of ancient Egypt and the religious system of the Mississippi Valley, then you realize that you're into a global mystery here, and that the answer to that mystery may not at all be in the old world and may very much be in the Americas.
Deep within the heart of the Americas, Graham Hancock unveils a remarkable revelation, the tantalizing echoes of ancient Egyptian religious influence on the civilizations that thrived in these distant lands. Through captivating research and thought-provoking analysis, Hancock unravels the enigmatic threads connecting the spiritual practices, symbols, and cosmological beliefs of the Americas to their ancient Egyptian counterparts, painting a portrait of profound cross-cultural exchange and mystical resonance that defies conventional narratives of history. Graham Hancock's groundbreaking analysis of Moundville and Egypt reveals fascinating connections that suggest a global cultural exchange among ancient civilizations, challenging the notion of isolated development. By examining striking similarities in architectural styles, astronomical alignments, and symbolic motifs, Graham Hancock highlights the potential shared knowledge and influences between the Moundville people of North America and the ancient Egyptians, opening up new avenues for understanding the interconnectedness of human history.
What is odd about it is we find this system of ancient Egyptian ideas in Moundville 500 years after ancient Egypt has gone from the world. The Romans were the end of ancient Egypt. By 400 AD, ancient Egypt is gone. Moundville doesn't even exist then, but 600 years later, it is created and it manifests the entire set of ancient Egyptian ideas. Clearly, it did not get that as a result of direct transmission from ancient Egypt unless they were time travelers. The only way I think it could have got it is as a result of a legacy passed down from a much earlier civilization that had been influenced and affected many different parts of the world. And the characteristics of that civilization, the shamanistic heart of it, the use of altered states of consciousness, the focus on those, are amongst the reasons that I would suggest that America is the place that we should be looking.
Graham Hancock compellingly argues that humans have neglected their own history, often dismissing or overlooking crucial evidence that challenges established narratives, preventing us from fully understanding the depths of our past. Through his thought-provoking research and impassioned discussions, Graham Hancock urges us to confront our collective amnesia and embrace a more comprehensive exploration of our origins, reminding us that by reconnecting with our forgotten history, we can gain valuable insights that can shape a brighter future.
The fact that we're only finding this out now, that we told the story of our past and weren't aware of this, raises the question, how much else in the story of our past is there that we're not aware of? Let's stop being so arrogant, so sure of ourselves, so confident in our findings. Let's be more tentative. Let's keep an open mind and see where it takes us. That's the main message that I have from all of this.
Through his extensive research, Graham Hancock presents a compelling case for a cataclysmic event that occurred approximately 12,800 years ago, highlighting the profound impact it had on ancient civilizations in the Americas. By recognizing these connections, Hancock invites us to reevaluate our understanding of history, fostering a deeper appreciation for the resilience and adaptability of human societies in the face of global upheaval.